Okay. I won't be before you guys too terribly long because um I do have my first Rudy show in the morning. Well, early afternoon. Starts at 12:45. Plan on getting up at 10, getting some cinnamon rolls in my body. Um Maybe a little bit of coffee, and then I'm going to get ready and I'm going to go to the Rudy, do our first of 14 Easter shows. So, it's going to be um it's going to be quite a fiasco for sure. Um, but anyway, I hope everybody is doing well and welcome one and all to TV Land. I'm TV Antenna. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is staying safe and staying healthy. Um, I am immensely grateful that um, respiratory virus cases are on a downward trend in my state. So we're finally seeing the home stretch of this and that it's finally hitting a wall. Um, and things are dropping. I had genuine concern for my coworkers, the customers, and people that are going to come in the Rudy. I imagine they're probably still going to suspend the meet and greets just to be safe um, at the Rudy. So definitely bear with us. And as soon as um, we deem it safe to do so, we'll bring them back. So if you are planning on coming to the Rudy for the Easter shows, I imagine on account of the flu still going around, um, I imagine they're going to keep the meet and greet suspended um, through the Easter shows, but I'll know for sure when I go to the theater tomorrow. But we're finally seeing the downward trend of that curve. Thank the Lord. I had great concern for people I work with, people I serve, um, things like that. Um, because the last thing we needed is for very precious people to come down with anything. But definitely, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I've got hand sanitizer in front of me. I cleaned the bathrooms at my store, um, cleaned the rounders on the floor. So I am most certainly doing my part to keep the store I work at, Eddie Bauer, sanitized and clean to help send these evil demons back to the fiery place where it came from. So, those are just a couple of things that have been on my mind today. Um, just immensely thankful that we're finally seeing the downward trend of those respiratory illnesses because they have been raging in my state. So I had great concern for the people I work with, my awesome friends that are working out there in the medical field. Um, Cause everybody gets exhausted during flu season. So I'm hoping and praying for all of you. It looks like it looks like the Don is getting infected with something. As he has indicated in his server, so he's taking the night off. So definitely prayers for the Don. Um, Hopefully he'll feel better so he can come back swinging on Monday. The other thing I'm thinking about is we have a weather fiasco ongoing for next week. The Storm Prediction Center is already confident that we could get some rough weather next week. So they're already fairly confident in a weather event for next week. I am concerned. But it looks like next week, and I need to let Ashley know, for the sake of her friends and family in Alabama, as well as her husband's friends and family in Alabama, that next week might be a fiasco for weather dweebs. I'll show it to you. Nobody's asked for it, but I like doing it anyway. Here's day 5. This puts us on Tuesday. You could see parts of the Arklatex all the way up to Tennessee, notably to the west of Nashville, close to Memphis, have the possibility of severe weather. And then a lesser chance surrounding that. This is the 30% area over Jonesboro, Brookdale, Conway, Memphis, Jackson, Amory, Aberdeen, Starkville, UMI for women, Shreveport, Alexandria, places like that under the 30% risk. 15% risk surrounding that. Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Huntsville, Coleman, Hamilton, Hackleburg, the Shoals, Demopolis, down to New Liberia, over to Tyler, upwards to Paducah, Evansville, Bowling Green, Springfield, Bloomington, places like that. And all modes of severe weather are possible, and mid-range models and analogs are pointing to this, pointing to the possibility of some strong to violent long-track tornadoes and potentially destructive winds. So that is going to be something to look at. We don't use those terms to scare you. We use those terms to let you know that but that's where we stand. This is Tuesday, and this is Wednesday. And Wednesday, the dynamics will be pulling over to the Carolinas. Still remains to be seen. But over here, all modes of severe weather will be possible, just like with Dixie Alley. I think it's going to be a similar setup to a few days ago, a week and a half or so ago, to where the dynamics will be there. The big question is, will the instability values climb high enough to support a tornado or severe weather? So it'll probably be another high cape, low shear environment. Sorry, it's the other way around, a high shear, low cape environment, to where we'll have the dynamics. The big question is the thermodynamics. But we're seeing mid-range models suggesting maybe damaging winds, an isolated tornado, possibly a strong one, and some possibility of some hail. and the possibility of pressure gradient winds unrelated to storms. Forgot to mention that. Good news is I don't think we'll see a flooding issue, so that is good news. Um, After the winter weather fiasco, the last thing we need are flooding problems. Because sometimes winter weather does cause some long-range flooding problems. In fact, we have a river flood warning for one of the rivers in North Carolina north of us. So it's up there at Roanoke Rapids at the Roanoke River. I don't know if it's expired yet or not, but that's the big thing we're looking at. So that is where we stand. So have a way of getting warnings. Make sure you secure loose articles or move them inside on account of the damaging winds as well as the pressure gradient winds, possibly reaching wind advisory criteria. Make sure you have your weather radios ready, know what to do, where to go. But I've said all that to say this. Next week we will have Weather Awareness Week. Tuesday we're going to be playing Tornado Jockey. Wednesday Storm Chasers. Thursday Tornado Research and Rescue. And Friday will be Outbreak. So keep that in your hip pocket. Also, March 10th, we will be having our first annual Sudan TV Mario Day Raid Train on March 10th. We're taking last minute recruits and seeing who wants to play what. And then next week, we'll get the schedule going. But tonight, we're going to be celebrating something special, which is why I've selected Jack Nicklaus 6 Golden Bear Challenge. And the special thing is tonight, Jack's wife celebrates a birthday. Jack's wife, Barbara, whom I've mentioned on stream numerous times, celebrating a birthday tonight. Of course, as I've said numerous times before, in May, she will be honored for the Memorial Tournament. So, excitement is in the air. Between that and it being the 50th Memorial Tournament. So we're going to de-rust at Muirfield Village the last of May as we bring that together. That's what we're going to do on account of that. So there you go. Now, I will say this. I've pulled Monday night stream because of some plans I'm hoping to make with Blue Hat Guy Mark. Regardless, I do want to start playing with the Dawn on Monday nights again. And I also want to play catch-up and mustard on some things I've been procrastinating on. And what I've decided to do in general is after the Mario Day Raid Train, I will be taking a sabbatical from Mario Monday to allow for me to play with the Dawn. In some cases, I have a Rudy show on Tuesday, a couple of times in March and April, therapy sessions and things like that I want to rest up for. So I want to be able to get some adequate rest to be able to do that. So after the Mario Day Raid Train, what I am going to do is I am going to be taking a Mario Monday sabbatical, which will last through April. Okay. So, if I feel up to it, I will resume I will resume doing I will resume doing Mario Monday in May. that's when I'll be slated to continue that. And in May, we'll be playing Mario Party Advance for the Game Boy Advance, and we are going to go from there. June, we'll be playing Dr. Mario. July, we'll be playing Mario Golf. We'll make Game Boy Color permanent fixture as we build Kid up. We started building him up last year. We're going to build him up even further this year. August, we'll play the Mario Kart games. So we will do that. So that's what we'll do there. So those are just some things I'm thinking through moving forward from here. So make sure you mark your calendars and keep an eye on the schedule. I'm always updating it. But we are doing our first annual Mario Day Raid Train on March 10th, which will also be on a Mario Monday. So make sure you catch us then. We'll let you know how things are going to shape up for that as we approach the day. So far we have 9 people for it, so it might be the case where it might be longer than 24 hours to account for time zones and things like that. So I think that covers everything. So here we go. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying healthy and staying weather aware. And everybody is staying healthy on account of flu season. Hopefully allergy season won't be too much of a fiasco, but I can't make guarantees. It just means I'll have to clean the store more extensively on account of pollen. But that's why I call it allergy season, on account of first tree pollen, then grass pollen, and then weed problem, weed pollen. So there's that, and then when it gets to the summer, I call it asthma season on account of the ozone and sometimes smoke from wildfire. So in my mind, not only I have weather patterns nailed down, but I have, respiratory problems during the times of the years nailed down. So there. Because, weather does create a lot of issues and problems and things like that. So there we go. And I will say this, one more thing to note. My brother is streaming as we speak. So we will be raiding into him if he's still streaming at the conclusion of my stream. So keep that in your hip pocket, and we will get this show on the road. Alright, where we left off, we were at Pebble Beach, where we hit that hole-in-one on that 17th hole unexpectedly. I was very surprised. But we've got Cypress Point to show you. We've got Beacon Ridge to show you. We have par 3 course at Augusta National, and the actual Augusta National should show you. So we got 4 golf courses to demonstrate and showcase for you. And if we feel like it, we'll go ahead and de-rust for Muirfield in May. And I might de-rust on stream a couple of times between now and May. We'll see. I might change my schedule around, and we'll spend a night at Muirfield Village, perfecting some shots and things like that. So, let's see how it goes. But we're going to start at Augusta. For those of you that don't know, this houses and holds the Masters, which is a tournament that was started by Bobby Jones, by the late Bobby Jones, who won the 1930 Grand Slam with the U.S. Open, the British Open, the U.S. Amateur, and the British Amateur in 1930. He designed this course in 1934, which is a private course, and you only get to play at this course when you're invited. So you get a little inside baseball to the Masters with this particular course. A lot of people have scored very well here. Jack Nicklaus being one of them. He shot 17 under par in 72 holes to win in 1965. Shot a 65 including a back 930 and a birdie at the 9th hole to win the Masters in 1986. He is also, even in his 50s, done a couple of top 10s, including finishing 5 under par for 72 holes in 1998, finishing several strokes behind Mark O'Meara. So, even in his 50s, Jack had a few tricks up his sleeve. So there you go. Jack won his first Masters here in 1963. Another thing to note, he also won a couple of Masters in his 30s. One was in 1975, when he holds some very critical putts to bring him out on top. He played his last Masters in 2005, but even beyond that, he has done the ceremonial tee shot for the Masters. Ugh, Aaron T. shot. And there were a lot of great people that won Masters. Nick Faldo, Ben Crenshaw. The early 60s, there was also Arnold Palmer. Um, Gary Player. Ernie Els. The legendary Tom Watson. Phil Mickelson. I told Don Polion the thoughts occurred to me. We need to have Jack Nicklaus greatest 18 holes vetted on the NES Nintendo Switch Online so we can play golf together. Hello? Hello, anybody home? Think, McFly, think. Wink, wink. By the way, it took years for this course to finally give EA their blessing to be on the PGA Tour Golf Series. I'm trying to think which year it was added on. Whether it was the 2010 version, the 2011 version, or 2012 version. I'm trying to think. But it had the Masters logo on there and everything. That's how I remember it. Hmm. Well, there you go. Still got some lingering tricks up my sleeve, I guess. Ooh, that's good. Pure nectar, as Gary McCord would call it. Now let's cut the corner. Now that's a good looking second shot. At least we're out of trouble. That is a challenging green. They really understand how challenging this green is. You really gotta have a feel for this. They're watching somebody else play. Ha ha ha. This whole Jack Eagle to win in '86. That is when the announcer did the famous "Yes, sir." Maybe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I loved it when the announcer said yes, sir. It was like when the crowd got excited, the announcer got excited with them. I loved it. My blessed Lord, did I love it. By the way, for his '86 win, his oldest son, Jackie, was his caddy. Jackie is now a grandfather. Hard to believe. Wait, did I break 60? Wow, I broke 60. And believe me, this is a very painfully tough golf course. I mean, you have to have mad strategy to master this course. But that is a fantastic, fantastic golf course. Now here's a really cool little feature here. The Wednesday before the actual tournament lies the par 3 course. It has the original golf courses 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And some people have added more holes to it to give it the full 18-hole experience. But it does have the 9 holes that are used on the 9-hole par 3 course. That is played on Wednesday before the actual Masters gameplay on Thursday. Even after retiring from golf course play, again, Jack did the ceremonial tee shot and was also invited to play 9 holes. One of the times he hit a hole-in-one, and there is a video on YouTube that is viral where his grandson hit a hole-in-one. And, you know, his grandfather was just gleaming with pride and joy. Oh, by the way, on some of the Masters where Jack would hit his ceremonial tee shot, his wife Barbara was caddying. So there you go. So Barbara was just deeply determined to support her husband. And the holes used for the actual par 3 course are 3 through 11. Some of these other people have made, and some of these are fictional. And there were some people that really surprised you with a hole-in-one. In fact, Jack Nicklaus told some interviewers prior to his hole in one, I'll do it for you. I'll hit a hole in one for you at that hole. And they said, go for it. And sure enough, he did. This is hole number. Oh. It really captures the beauty of how beautiful the course looks in real life. And some of these greens do give the hole a mad roll. But this will be hole 4 in the actual 9 holes. Wow. Even I surprise myself sometimes. Whoa. You see that sucker stopping its tracks? Mm. Whoa. Yo. Mm. Didn't run much. Apparently that thing breaks hard for the water. What hole did I bogey again? 15? No, 16. Alright. I think I'm going to play the holes that are there IRL again. Oh. Ooh, pin shot. Some juice in there. Wow. That is some good golfing right there. But that's the whole 9 yards of Augusta. So, when we return, we'll show you the other 2 golf courses I have vetted onto this game. And it's called Beacon Ridge and Cypress Point. So, without further ado, we're going to do a commercial break, as is our custom here at TV Land. We want you to stretch, we want you to hydrate, we want you to run to the bathroom, get you a beverage, get you a snack, get you whatever you need to survive through the stream. And we will be right back. Alright, let's go. Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're enjoying this special presentation here at TV Land. I hope y'all are ready to check out these last two courses. Now, the whole Augusta National thing has a lot of precious memories to it, but Beacon Ridge and Cypress Point are two courses I found online out of nowhere. And I don't think I showed Monterey Bay yet, now that I think about it. How do you like that lighthouse there, y'all? Pretty cool, huh? Isn't that the coolest thing? Sometimes I do those fades and those draws on dog legs, so it can wrap around the dog leg and get on the fairway. I love this game. And I just want everybody in the world to know that I love this game. It'll probably be over some, under some, around some. Look at that. Right in the solid jar. Yay. Whoa. Oh, hey, Chicken Chip, what's up? The clips haven't been working yet, but I'll give you a shout out anyway. There you go. I'm doing all right. Hope your brother's doing well. I hope Twitch fixes the clip problem. So, people can get a proper sneak peek to the streamers I know and love. Wow. Another 29 with an eagle at 18. That's some good golfing right there. If only I had chat members, I'd ask them which golf course they want to see, whether it's Monterey Bay or Cypress. Let's go ahead and play Cypress. Why do I have just random flags sitting there? Is that supposed to be the practice green or something? Or the driving range? My putting's deteriorating a bit. I mean, I was able to hit good putts here and there, but that's been it now. I don't like that. My putting has regressed. Another lengthy putt in the cup. Let's go. Yeet. Oh, wow. That thing had some run to it. Oh, that's Cypress Point, y'all. All right. I don't think I'm going to show people Monterey Bay.
This is Jack Nicklaus saying goodbye and thank you for playing Golden Bear Challenge.
Because I do have to rest up for the Rudy. But, and like I said, I wasn't planning on this being a long stream on account of the fact that I have Rudy in about just over 12, just less than 12 hours. So I do have to rest up for that. But needless to say, I hope Barbara Nicholas had a fantastic birthday. During the break, I saw they celebrated her birthday somewhere on Instagram. I think it's pretty cool that they do that. I think it's awesome. So we'll just save Monterey Bay for a future stream. We'll see. But let's see how my brother is doing with Animal Well. And maybe I'll help him find a streamer to raid into. Because I would love to guide his raid somewhere tonight. I chickened out last time, but maybe tonight I'll find him somebody. But anyway, I hope Barbara had a fantastic birthday. She is a fantastic person. While Jack Nicklaus was kicking butt and taking names at the golf course, she was ministering to children. She was ministering to the families of golfers. She had in and of itself a ministry. So I felt like that ministry was worth celebrating. And I think it's wonderful that in May, Jack is going to honor her for the 50th Memorial Tournament. So we will celebrate that in May. And of course, July, they'll be celebrating 65 years of holy matrimony. So I think that's worth celebrating as well when we get there. But let's raid into my brother. He's playing Animal Well. I've hung out with him on stream before I had to stream myself, and I think it's a very scary game. I'm not going to lie at all. It is a very scary game. So, there's going to be a lot of jump scares, so definitely kind of keep that in your hip pocket. If you don't like scary games, you might need to raid and run or just leave a lurk and gather hats while you sleep. But give them the same love, care, and hospitality there that you've done here. And I will see you Tuesday night or sooner if Mark and I agree to a night to play video games together. But we are taking Monday night off so I can play with the Don, so that Mark and I can play a game together potentially, and so we can kind of rest up in the process. So have a great evening. Know you're loved, valued, and appreciated. Remember, Jesus loves you. We here at TV Land do as well. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay weather aware. Wash your hands, sanitize, deep clean if you got to. And I will see you soon. Bye.